So before we get into that Chris Paul re-signing with this Phoenix Suns $120 million deal, the first kind of deal that went down was Lonzo Ball to the Chicago Bulls, teaming up with his boy Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine and him have always been friends. And I've also made a video of me saying for this specific reason that I think that he was going to sign for the Chicago Bulls. They've always been close together. And for the Chicago Bulls, I really think this is an amazing signing for them. They can get now Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball, Lowry Marketing. I don't know what they're going to do with Lowry Marketing. They might trade him. I'm thinking that they're going to trade Lowry Marketing. He's been in trade talks. Kobe White. So the Chicago Bulls team is looking really good now. I really think that Lonzo Ball is a player that is heavily underlooked. I know that some people think he's like overrated and stuff, but let's reveal Lonzo Ball and Ben Simmons, those two players, I think is one of the best playmakers in the entire league. I think they're really underrated players, although they sometimes they look like really bad players. The second major deal that happened was Kyle Lowry to the Miami Heat. You Miami Heat fans, I'm really proud of you guys for sticking with the Heat through the ups and downs. And this signing was really good for them, although I'm not gonna lie, Miami Heat fans, you guys hate 76ers fans, and you hate the 76ers for some odd reason. I think it's because we beat you a few years ago. That's not the point. Jimmy Butler, he signed a really big contract, a maximum contract. Kyle Lowry signed with the Miami Heat. It could be in sign and trade. I don't have the details for that right now, but it was a $90 million deal, 3-year, you know what I'm saying? And Duncan Robinson, the dude that looks like that one person, Jimmy Neutron. I know you guys know who I'm talking about. I always think that Duncan Robinson looked like him. Signed with the Miami Heat. And that is a person that a lot of people thought that the Miami Heat were not going to keep and were going to potentially trade him. And now because of this signing with Duncan Robinson, it's really looking like DeMar DeRozan is not going to be on the Miami Heat. But with that being said, anything can happen. Now, here's the one that I really want to talk about. Chris Paul signing with the Phoenix Suns for a 4-year deal, maximum contract, and he is going to be 40 years old and making a lot of money, a lot of money. And I don't think this was a deal that the Phoenix Suns should have done, in my opinion. Chris Paul is a good player, and he definitely 100% helped them go into the NBA Finals. But this is just a way too big of an NBA contract. I really think that, like, imagine if there's a scenario that the Phoenix Suns could get a player in a trade, and like another player is interested in going to the Phoenix Suns. It's probably not going to happen anymore because their salary cap is really low. So for them making trades, it's going to be really difficult. For them making signings, it's going to be really difficult because of this going down into the future. I know right now they do have some salary cap, but once we keep going into the future, it's gonna look really bad for them, especially when Chris Paul is like literally 40 years old, and the NBA is gonna look way different down there. So you know what I'm saying? Like it don't really make sense for the Phoenix Suns to do this deal. He's a good player, way too big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? Phoenix Suns, they got Devin Booker, they got Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton. I really just feel like they should have gave Chris Paul less than this and just focused on the younger players more than just Chris Paul. Because although like I said, although they did make gold in the finals, you gotta guys remember that last year really injured NBA, and I don't think the Suns are gonna go to the finals anymore. I don't think Chris Paul is gonna look the same way that he was. You never know what could happen, you know what I'm saying? So very questionable signing for the Phoenix Suns. Moving forward, I just hope that the Suns just really rebuild on their young core. They got some good players out there, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, with that being said, that's gonna wrap up things for this video. I just want to talk about quickly these 3 major things that happened today. I don't really expect that much stuff to happen today, but if it does, I will update you guys on that. With that being said, Josh, do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'm out.